hilarious. And it says, "You can't fire him, sir. He knows where all the bones are buried." I gotta get it lined up with the camera there. Oh my gosh, what a great way to start the call. So, again, we're focusing on separation anxiety. I know so many of you guys are struggling with that with your dogs, especially with COVID. I know COVID was a while back, but I mean, there's so many dogs that people got during COVID, and then it's like they're just stressed out, right? Or even if you didn't get them in COVID, there are, plenty of dogs that have to be left at home when we go to work. So, and they're feeling a lot of anxiety about it. So today I wanted to focus on kind of a little bit of a different avenue, and I do want to remind you guys I'm doing a series. They're each, most of them are standalone calls, but definitely look back through the Facebook Lives, and if you need to search separation anxiety, all of them should come up for you. And if this is something that you're dealing with, I would recommend that you listen to them all, and I will be coming on more, throughout the days to come with some more great content. So today we're focusing on ourselves, right? So I'm sure a lot of you have heard people say, well, if we're feeling anxious, our dog is more likely to feel anxious, or our dog is picking up on how we feel. I think that's a common thing that a lot of people hear. And I almost feel like that some people, when you hear that, for some of us, we kind of can easily take on like a victim mentality on that, where it's like, oh no, this is how I'm feeling. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, come on, guys. Like, I really do feel that way. It's not like I can just, blink my eyes and then all of a sudden feel happy, right? So, I wanted to give you guys some tools and ways that you can be like, okay, I notice that I'm stressed right now. I notice that I'm feeling anxiety. I notice that I'm feeling some anger, or just residual energy from work, or an argument with somebody, or just stress from the day, or just challenges that have showed up that happened that we weren't expecting to happen, right? Because life will have its own course, and we're not going to be able to control everything. And a lot of times we have expectations, and when those expectations aren't met, then we start feeling a lot more stress, right? So these are to give you tools to help you ground so that you can say, look, I feel this way, and that's okay. That's the first thing that I want you guys to acknowledge, is that it's okay with however you're feeling. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your emotions are valid. Your emotions are valid, and you deserve love and respect. And it starts with ourselves. So being able to have compassion and understanding towards ourselves when we're feeling a certain way, instead of trying to repress it, stuff it down, and act positive, or react from that state, right? So that first state is acknowledgement, and then that compassion and understanding. There is a really cool person. Let's see if I can remember her name. I think it's Kristen Neff. Let's see if I remembered her. Oh, yep. Here she is. Kristen Neff. She is amazing. She's all about self-compassion, and she actually has like a lot of meditations that you can actually do to create self-compassion and love for yourself. But I'm going to take you through a quick little meditation right now. So go ahead and close your eyes and just take in a few deep breaths. Try to breathe in and out through your belly. Your belly is where you're going to kick in that parasympathetic nervous system, that relaxation response. So breathing in through your belly, and if that feels alien to you, that's okay. Just allow yourself to breathe. And then as you're breathing, I want you to slow down your breath. So you're going to breathe in to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe into the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe into the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out to the count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that you're feeling more relaxed, and if you're not, then allow that to be okay too. What I would like you to do is think of someone that you love unconditionally. Somebody that can just do no wrong. Generally, we want to think of a baby or something that we just don't have a lot of energy around. And if that's hard for you, then just think of a time in your life where you just felt love in your body. A specific time, an adventure that you took, or a connection that you had with somebody and you felt a lot of love. I want you to bring in that feeling of love into your body and your mind. And as you're feeling that sensation, I want you to let it go into every single cell of your body. And what you're doing right now is you're saying body, mind, soul, self. It's okay that you feel anxiety, stress, or whatever the emotion is. In fact, I'm going to love you while you're feeling that. So let that love seep in into every single cell as you're feeling what you're feeling. And then stay in this space as long as you want. If you need to pause the video because you want to be there longer, that's completely okay. But for now, for the live, we're going to open our eyes. And now what I want you to do is to notice what you're feeling right now. Do you feel more stress, more anxiety? Do you feel more grounded, more at peace? And then write in the comments below and let me know where you're at on that. There is no right or wrong answer. But here's the dealy wheelie, guys. When you're feeling an emotion, when you repress it, try to push it away, it just exemplifies it. When you're able to bring love to it, then it actually decreases the intensity of the emotion. Because a lot of times when we're feeling something, it's not just the anxiety, it's also the judgment that we have around the anxiety. And by giving it love, it dissolves that. So as you are going through these videos, when you're doing some of the training that I'm teaching you guys, I want you to spend a few minutes where you can bring love to yourself before you do the training, before you do the training setup with the separation anxiety, the confinement area. Because then it's going to shift your energy to be in a more grounded space. And you can actually do any type of meditation process. So you could do Kristen Neff's, you could, I really like Spectrum. It's an app that I have on my phone. And it's, I know the price has gone up, but it's still pretty inexpensive. But honestly, you can go on YouTube and get all sorts of stuff, meditation on there for free as well. So I just looked and I got this weird spam comment. It looks like, interesting. Okay, so got distracted by that for a minute. So you also want to think of, what are ways that, again, that you can ground, and that's different for everybody. One of my biggest things is breath and meditation, and then a lot of times I teach my clients that, and also setting an intention statement or a commitment statement before you start doing the training. You can hang that up at home. And you want the intention or commitment statement to be about you, not about your dog. Like, we don't want it to say my intention is to have my dog be more relaxed. You don't have any control over your dog. You only have control over you, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, which then will affect your dog. So you want to say something, my intention is to be present with my dog, to help my dog feel more at peace, or my intention is to train regularly to create a more relaxation response in myself. My intention is, I don't know if I liked that one that well. I'm trying to think of like one I did with my dog, Seiki, was he had anxiety on the walks, and I would say, my intention is to be present with my dog. That's a really powerful one, right? Because if you're present with how your dog is, you're going to know when you can go to the next step in the separation anxiety protocol, or when you need to backtrack. Because again, like I talked about in the last video I did, we want to make sure that dog is in that lower levels of stress. So getting a clear intention statement about what you want to create within you, okay, as you're training your dog. And if that's hard for you, then post in the comments below, because I would love to help you create an intention or a commitment statement. And I'm going to tell you many times when I've had clients that have had a lot of emotions when they've done these things, it's really transformed their training tenfold. So if you're feeling a lot of stress in your life, you want to really take this in, listen to it more than once, let yourself receive it, and let it support you moving forward. I'm here for you. Again, comment. I want to help you. And if you are interested in working with me privately, there is a link where you can click on to learn more. When I do separation anxiety, I do it online through Zoom, because I don't need to be that added variable in the house. When I show up, a lot of times the dogs are happy to see me, and we don't want excitement. We want to teach them how to meditate and relax. So with online, you're live with me, and then we set up the camera, and I'm not that added variable, and it works so much better. So questions, comments below, and I will see you the next time I'm on here with some more good separation anxiety tools and tips. Bye, guys.